Thank you, Commissioner Magic. Next we have Representative Jesse White.
Hello, everybody. One of the things in this job I like to do is try to learn something new every day. And I learned something great whenever I was walking in here today. One of the daycare groups have this wonderful contraption to get everybody to walk in a straight line. And it's where it's just like basically a big long piece of material, and then everybody can grab onto a strap on either side, and it keeps everybody walking in a straight line in the same direction. And I think that's something I'm definitely going to take with me and take back to Harrisburg next week, because it's something that is definitely sorely needed. And it might solve a lot of the problems that I'm about to talk about. First of all, thank you to all the providers and the parents that take advantage of these programs. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything that you do, and for helping to make our argument a little bit easier as to why we need to keep these programs in place. You know, Representative Soloway touched on it, and I'm going to hit it a little harder, is, you know, we're in a state right now where we're having a lot of budget problems in Pennsylvania. And I know it's kind of boring to talk about, no one wants to hear about it, but it's important. And it's important because if we don't fight for the things that we know are important and we know work and know we need, then some of these groups may not be here next year. Centers may close. Programs may not be funded. Which means does not only have an effect on the children, but it has an effect on the parents. A mother that can't take advantage of CCIS, can't afford daycare, and can't work. And that's no good for any of us. So, you know, it's very frustrating for people like myself in the legislature, because I guarantee there are 203 representatives and 50 senators. And if you went and asked each and every one of them the simple question, do you favor early childhood programming? Do you favor these programs? All 253 are going to say yes, because it's an easy political answer to give. But this is where we need your help, because it's one thing to say you're for it, but it's another thing to put your action where your words are, put that vote up, and be willing to go out and explain to people why these things are important. It's really that simple, because I'll be honest, there are a lot of people that will come back to rallies like this in malls and areas all over Pennsylvania and in all sorts of other counties. And they'll say they're for these programs and they realize why they matter, and then they'll go back to Harrisburg, and in the sake of cutting government spending, they'll cut them. And they try to have it both ways. So what we need is for people like you to make people like them accountable. We need you to make a phone call, write an email, write a letter, send a fax, make these people accountable for their votes, and make them realize why programs like this are important. Because we're in a situation right now where, unfortunately, it is very cool to hate government. It's popular, and everybody's doing it. But there needs to be a reason why we're for the things we're for, and why we're for the programs that we're for. So we're here, we have your backs, we want to continue to have your backs. We need you to help us make that case to everybody else. So please continue what you're doing, keep up the good work, and together we can keep these programs funded. Thank you very much.